All right. Hey everyone, welcome back. Fallout 2020. This is our guy. I don't even have a name for this guy. I gotta come up with a name. I think I do. I don't even remember. Well, we got dog meat and well, we haven't even met the robot yet. Anyway, look at this. We're at Sanctuary. We've already started the game and already rescued the Minutemen, and we're waiting for them to show up here. Yeah. So we didn't come here at the beginning of the game like you normally do, because we did alternate start, but we were nearby.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
And so we're dealing with
glad
Preston.
you decided to come with us.
Yeah,
I
sure.
should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah, what do I think? Whatever.
You've got to look past what it is to what it could be. We've got water,
I'm not
plenty
settling
of
down
space.
with these guys,
Should
but I'm
be
going to
pretty
set them
defensible.
up with the
I
Sim
can see
Settlements
it.
mod.
Garden plots over there,
and
some snug shelters. Hell,
we're going to get a
maybe
lot
even
of settlers
electricity.
here. Alright, well, we're going through the
Yeah,
dialogue. We're going to
do.
rebuild with this guy.
Not easy, not by a long shot, but it is possible. I've seen people come together to build a better world. That's what the
We're
Minutemen
trying to
were
build a
all about.
worse world, though. We're
Before it all
setting
fell
up
apart.
like some types
Anyway,
of raider
I am glad
outlaw
you're here.
hideouts. So we're gonna do it right under this guy's nose, I guess, and just basically shake them down, get them working in the,
And I hope you don't mind,
working in
but I've got
the
another favor to
fields.
I've had word from a settlement asking for help.
Oh, a settlement
They're
needs
still
our help.
hoping
Here
there
we
are Minutemen
go.
out there somewhere.
We're off
The
to
only
a good
chance
start.
to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us.
So,
Trouble is,
I don't want to use the
I've
word
got my hands full
enslave.
here.
Like they're gonna be
do you
working
think
for
you could
us,
go help
though,
out
you
with the
know?
settlement?
So, yeah. Well,
Sounded like
what
the
do you mean
usual,
by help?
raiders. You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
All right, sounds like my kind of guys.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about.
This guy's
By
too
the way,
goody-goody.
If you want to help out around here at
So
all,
we see a big
talk to
rube right
Sturgis.
here, but I mean,
I'm
he's
sure
got a
he'd be glad
gun.
for
He
all the
obviously
help
has
he
some
can
type of military background, so he's got a really big gun, like a really big gun. So, we have some respect for this guy, but the way he's talking, we're just kind of rolling our eyes. And like I said, we're gonna, organize these guys, but you know what I mean. They're gonna be working for us. We're not gonna be working for them.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd.
Yeah, we don't need Mama Murphy right now.
You willing to
We
do
need
some
to help
work?
Sturgis. So yeah.
Well, for
Yeah,
starters,
we're
we could
dying
use
to
some
work
real
for you
beds.
guys.
We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Can't make a bed yourself? Go get a
Look,
bed.
we got a lot on our plate, and we've been on the run for weeks. We need food, water, shelter, you name it.
There's houses
Well, you
right
asked
here.
how you could help. I told you.
All right.
Did you mean it or not?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what you look like.
I don't have a good
said you were
sarcastic
willing to help.
response for this guy right
Making
now.
beds is what we need help with.
I like this conversation.
Okay.
Though. I like
Good
Sturgis. He's probably
Just
my
make
favorite
sure
out
we
of
can
all
sleep
these
with
guys.
a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a
Yeah.
workbench
now,
over there
obviously,
you can
what
use.
this is
Give
the,
me a holler if you need anything.
this is the tutorial for the settlement system. So we already know how to use the settlement. So it's just kind of funny. He's asking us to make beds. It's just so you learn how to use the menus and all that stuff. They're always hammering this one spot. Like, maybe if you moved to the other houses, you'd get more done than hammering the same spot over and over that never seems to get fixed the whole game. We'll come back here in like 20, 30 episodes. They'll still be hammering that spot. So, well, looks like we need some stuff for the beds. So what we're going to do is go scavenge through all these houses and let's say hi to Codsworth for a minute.
As I live and breathe.
Now, we didn't do the regular start, so
It's really you.
we're just like humoring this robot. Who the heck are you?
Are you well, sir? Call me Codsworth, if you please.
All right. This is our, if you haven't played
I
this
never
game, this is our
imagined our
robot.
reunion to be
When we used to
quite
live
like
hundreds of years
this.
ago, we were frozen,
Please allow me to
came
serve
back,
by
and the
your
robot's
side.
still
It's the
alive.
least I can do.
Been cleaning the house the whole time, kind of. All right, so we're not going to take.
right,
You
then.
can take him as a companion. We already have the dog, and there's no use. We don't need this guy. He's kind of annoying. British accent, you know. Which is nothing against British accents, but that guy's version is pretty over the top. All right, so this is supposedly our old house, but we're just looting it as if it's like some other normal house in the neighborhood. Not a big
Taking
deal.
the brain out for a stroll.
All right, the dog seems like it wants some food. It just opened the fridge. What? This dog is like pretty smart. Dog meat. Are you kidding me? There's nothing in there. It's all empty. Well, at least the dog knows some good tricks. Oh my god, that was pretty funny. So yeah, that's why I like replaying this game. Oh, there's poor little Sean's crib. I don't know what we're gonna do about this whole Sean plot. I might have erased it kind of or something. I don't even know. You know, I did the alternate start. I think I did something that makes the main quest different. I don't know. I gotta go over all the mods and everything, but not this time. So we're just basically looking around for materials that we can scrap in the workbench. Now, like I said, we did cheat, actually, and I do have a whole cheat terminal set up at the other settlement. But, I don't know. I'm just role-playing, and we're going to play this legit for right now. And we're just going to, well, I got the dog meat.
Hey, Codsworth,
Yes, sir?
you never invited me over for tea. You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
Oh, no, of course not, sir. I just waiting
my
to find
God.
a free day in my schedule.
So, yeah.
Okay then, buddy.
Not that.
You keep doing what you're doing.
We're like scrapping and shutting
working
off
for
the
you.
dialogue,
Yes, sir.
external dialogue every time. But yeah, so I guess they're friends. So yeah, this is pretty basic. I mean, I don't need to leave this in the video, but I figure, you know, I like showing this stuff since we're doing a settlement playthrough. This is how you're supposed to get all the materials for the settlements. So some of the stuff we'll leave there that we can recycle, but some of it we're scrapping. So we're basically looking for cloth. All these rugs are giving us a decent amount of cloth. So we should be able to make a couple beds right now, but we have to make beds for all these guys, Sturgis and Preston and the couple, you know. So we're just looking for anything. And plus, basically what I want to do, you know, is clean up this place. I don't want to leave all this scrap around, because right now, I'm not going to be building these people any houses or anything. I'm just going to be throwing beds in the already existing houses. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back later, and we're going to run the Sim Settlements mod, where you just set up a plot, and then you assign a settler to it, and they'll build their own, you know, their own, not settlement, their, like a house. You know, their own structure, and, you know, decorate it and all this stuff. It's a really, really good mod. I've played with it on PC. And I just want to play. There's a lot of quests or something involved that's more involved than what I previously did. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this playthrough the way I am, is to just explore that entire mod. There's a lot of garbage here. The fans are the best stuff. You got gears and screws and something else, steel. So yeah, that's always one of the most sought after scrap materials. We'll leave the dresser and stuff. Anything that looks good we'll leave here. And unfortunately we can't really clear up this clutter on the floor. There are mods for that, but I don't really care that much. And then when we make the new buildings, they're gonna look all clean and stuff. So we're not gonna thoroughly clean up this neighborhood, but we're gonna do a few things. You know, I've been playing New Vegas also lately. And it's funny, you see the mailbox in New Vegas, and you're always like, oh my god, is there a magazine that was delivered? It's like always a thing to get your skill mags in the New Vegas mailboxes. Now, there's stuff in some of the mailboxes in this game also, but it doesn't have that same type of excitement. So we're just getting rid of some of these spare tires. Now, the way this game works is you have a workbench. Now, I like explaining things slightly realistically, as if it's a real thing in the future. So basically, you throw all your scrap in the workbench, and it breaks it down into the raw components somehow. And then you can take out your screw, you know, it strips the screws, the springs, whatever. It melts the steel down. I don't know how it works, but it works, you know. So we're scrapping everything. Somehow it gets teleported back there, you know. This isn't very realistic in that you don't have to lug the thing over there. Oh, well, there's a pistol. All right, so here we got this. Oh, that's a bomb actually. So we don't want to mess with that. So there's a safe here, and we're gonna break into it. But first, we have to disarm the bomb. This is always a good place to go when you're playing this game legit. You know, the first time to get some stuff. I think there's chems maybe. Was this the chem dealer's house, or it might be a different house. All right, so we're gonna do our first lock, or we might have done locks already actually. But I keep forgetting we didn't just start the game. All right, well we got another gun there. Nothing too fancy. I almost say. Well, there is something fancy, but we don't even need that. Or maybe we do. I think it has plastic in it. All right, so we don't need to read the ledger. It's not that important. There are, I think it's like a chem dealer, and he talks about all his customers and stuff. Now, I don't know if that leads to any other locations, but you know, I didn't do it here because I just figured, oh, it's an alternate way to unlock the lock, usually, and we already unlocked the lock, so. Oh, we got a dirty needle here. Some Med-X. I think I can just store that. Can I just store that in the workbench? Yeah, I'll just store it. So I can go back to the workbench and get that. It's not in my inventory. I don't know how much chems I'm going to use in this game. Probably will use a lot of chems because that makes it more fun. Now, if you watch my series Ghost Chef, which, you know, I have like almost 100 episodes of that, he was a chem dealer. But while he did do a bunch of the other chems, it was mostly the jet, which slows down time because all these creatures like the mole rats and other creatures move too fast for our guy. So he got addicted to jet, and that was pretty much the plot of a lot of that series, was him dealing with that. And I had already previously played a very similar character who went all in on chems, and that's what I played on the PlayStation when I first played. Basically my second character I played on there, or maybe my third. It was basically Ghost Chef without me doing the talking, and he was like a major chem dealer and chem user, and would just load up on every single chem. Oh, and here, well, we didn't do the first quest you get when you come here with Codsworth, walk you through combat fighting these bugs. So since we're in settlement mode, we can't really fight them without coming out of it, and so we'll just let Preston and crew Codsworth take care of this. Oh, I think it bit me. I can't even use VATS to locate them. But we'll just watch this show here because I don't need, you know, they're just rad roaches. I don't really need to fight them. But it's pretty funny. I knew this was going to happen in one of these houses. That's why I was moving actually a little cautiously every time I entered one of these houses. So, yeah. Well, this is, you know, the opening of the game. Basically a tutorial area. So, it teaches you combat. You know, that's the first thing you do is meet Codsworth before you have the Minutemen and all them. Then, after you go rescue them, they introduce all the settlement building, which is what we're doing right now. So, we're just throwing beds in the houses. Getting rid of any stray debris in the neighborhood. But we're leaving a lot of stuff up because, A, I don't have time, I don't care, and B, you know, we want it to look real and lived in, but not like a complete mess. I wish we could sweep these leaves up or something, you know? Like it's a little weird the way they set this up, I'll be honest. Like, why can't you clean that up? Like, why is it so dirty after you built? And like, you should be able to just scrap this whole house or something. Or, you know, just scrap it and replace it with a prefab of the same house or something like that to make it easier. But I mean, they want to keep it grimy, which I can respect, you know. Alright, we got some steel barrels here. Can scrap Sturgis. He's so useless. I swear to God, he just stands in that same spot and like maybe 2 other spots. Alright, this is annoying the way the external sounds go off when you go into this mode. It's actually really annoying.
You hanging in there?
Because they want you to do this, and they know they're gonna have dialogue. Like it's almost like a bug, you know.
Get up and tell myself, you just have to get through today.
You've been through a rough time, man. The worst.
So we never even talked to
Just,
June yet. I don't even care.
Let me know if there's
honestly.
anything I can do to help.
Oh, okay.
I'm not treating these
Yeah, hey,
people, you know, that
I know I
respectfully.
haven't been pulling
But
my
I do
weight
like the
around here.
Minutemen. I probably
and
will help the
I know
Minutemen
you're trying
over
to
at
do
the
better.
castle and all that stuff. I
Okay.
mean, I'm not going to go to
There's
war
nothing
with
to
them.
apologize for.
But they're just an asset
You
I
worry
can use,
about you,
basically. So
everything will take care of itself.
we'll probably
Okay.
help them out just so
Thanks,
we can
dude.
get some nice
for
supplies
checking
over
it out.
there.
Cool.
And I love that spot.
out
That'll
there.
actually be a really fun spot to put settlements with sim settlements. So I'm looking forward to going out there. And the castle's like the base of where these guys end up. So. No, that does not need to be on the inside. Look at that. I don't think we see this, like, this shelf. So I can scrap what's on the shelf. Then the stupid shelf is just there diagonally the whole game. Like, you can't fix it. Now, there's probably a mod that fixes it, but what are they thinking with this stuff? Seriously. Like, this is how they expect you to live. Now, of course, you can move all these settlers eventually to any other settlement. I don't need to leave Preston Garvey here or all these guys. And I think in one of my playthroughs, I moved some of them around a little bit. But, I don't really have any plans right now as far as, like, there's the Red Skull. Nice. You know, what I'm going to do with all these guys, but like I said, I want to run sim settlements because they build themselves, so it kind of grows organically. So it's really cool. Just kind of want to have a wait and see attitude and see what develops. So they're already heading back to their rooms, I guess.
I like it.
All
Having a
right.
place to sleep will improve
All
everyone's
right.
spirits.
We did it.
What we need
did our
now
first
is a
mission.
reliable source of clean water,
Oh, okay. More stuff. What?
like a well.
Where?
They
what
won't
am I
have to
supposed
keep
do?
drinking the river water. That stuff's not good for you.
All right. Now, usually what I do here is I'll go right into the river, make some water purifiers and some power for that, and then you have a ton of water. But the way he described it, I'm playing this real like I'm listening to what the guy says. So when he says like a well, I'm just gonna put a pump in the ground. I'm not gonna run a whole system yet. But I'll come back and do that because this is on the riverbank. So what you can do is run a ton of water purifiers in the river, and it kind of provides water for your whole settlement. Plus, you can get a ton of caps selling it. So I'm not worried too much about the caps economy, but it's just a fun little routine to go through, harvesting all the water. You got like 50 waters, go selling them. It's kind of fun sometimes to do that just to get some extra caps. I don't know. A little grind.
I feel
I
better
like the
already,
grind sometimes.
knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water.
All right.
I
was
hope you
easy.
don't mind me asking for some more help, but our
Okay.
food
well,
supplies
we're
are
not
running
gonna
low.
plant a farm
If
right
we're
now.
gonna
We gotta
settle
go.
here,
We gotta go
get some
find
crops
crops to
established.
actually plant and harvest them somewhere else. So, all right, that's all we're gonna do
It
this
doesn't
time.
much matter. Potatoes,
you
mute
know,
fruit,
We gotta
corn,
find this stuff somewhere
whatever
else,
you can
which
get to
probably
grow.
won't even be for a few more eps. So, anyway, join us next time, and we're gonna go help that settlement actually. So, be back. We're putting up videos every day this year. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.